Most people don't fail because they lack talent, intelligence, or opportunity. They fail because they accept a belief about themselves that was never true in the first place. Let me start by asking you something important. How many dreams have you quietly buried? Not because you couldn't do them, but because you told yourself, "I'm not that kind of person." How many times have you stopped before even trying? Simply because a voice inside you said, "This won't work for me"? That voice is not reality. That voice is a limiting belief. A limiting belief is a story you accepted as truth, and then built your life around it. You were not born with it. You learned it. And anything that is learned can be unlearned. The most dangerous prison in the world is not made of steel or concrete. It's made of thoughts. And the key to that prison has always been in your hands. Most people live far below their true potential, not because they don't have power, but because they don't believe they do. They underestimate themselves. They negotiate with fear. They confuse past failure with permanent identity. But hear this clearly. Your past does not define your future unless you let it. Limiting beliefs usually come from three places: past experiences, other people's opinions, and emotional moments when you were vulnerable. Maybe you failed once, and instead of saying, "I failed," you said, "I am a failure." Maybe someone criticized you, and instead of questioning them, you questioned yourself. Maybe you compared your chapter 1 to someone else's chapter 20 and decided you weren't enough. But that's not truth. That's conditioning. The human brain is designed to protect you, not to push you. So when something feels uncomfortable, unfamiliar, or uncertain, your mind tries to keep you small. It whispers doubts. It reminds you of risks. It exaggerates fear. But growth has never existed inside comfort. Every breakthrough in your life will demand that you challenge the beliefs that kept you safe but stuck. Here's the truth most people never realize. You don't see the world as it is. You see the world as you believe it is. If you believe you are weak, life will prove you right. If you believe you are capable, life will rise to meet you. Beliefs are not just thoughts. They are commands to your nervous system. They shape your actions, your confidence, your energy, your decisions. When you believe something deeply, your brain looks for evidence to support it, even if it's wrong. That's why two people can face the same situation and have completely different outcomes. One says, "This is impossible." The other says, "This is challenging, but I'll find a way." Same reality, different belief, different result. Let me make this clear. You don't get what you want in life. You get what you believe you deserve. So the real work is not outside. The real work is inside. Breaking limiting beliefs starts with awareness. You must catch the story you are telling yourself. Every time you say, "I'm not good enough," "I'm too late," "I don't have what it takes," ask yourself one powerful question. Is this an absolute fact? Or is this just a belief I've practiced for years? Most of the time, you'll realize it's just a story, repeated so often that it feels real. The next step is to challenge it. Ask yourself, where did this belief come from? Who gave it to me? And most importantly, what has it cost me? How many opportunities did you miss because of it? How much confidence did it steal from you? How many years did you play small because of it? Pain is not there to punish you. Pain is there to wake you up. When the pain of staying the same becomes greater than the fear of change, transformation happens. Here's something powerful. Your brain cannot hold two opposing beliefs with equal intensity at the same time. When you introduce a stronger belief backed by emotion and action, the old one begins to collapse. That's why action is critical. Confidence does not come before action. Confidence comes from action. You don't wait to believe and then act. You act and belief follows. Every small win rewires your brain. Every step forward weakens the old story. Every time you do what you once thought you couldn't, you rewrite your identity. Stop asking, "What if I fail?" Start asking, "What if this works?" Stop saying, "I'm not ready." You become ready by moving. You don't need to see the whole path. You just need to take the next step with certainty. Remember this, fear is not a sign to stop. Fear is a sign you are growing. The moment you feel uncomfortable is the moment your old identity is being challenged. And that is where power is born. You are not here to live a small life. You are not here to survive. You are here to expand, to evolve, to become more than you were yesterday. But that will only happen when you decide, consciously and emotionally, that the old belief no longer serves you. You must replace it with a new identity. Instead of saying, "I'm not confident," say, "I'm becoming confident through action." Instead of saying, "I can't change," say, "I am learning how to change." Your words matter. Your focus matters. Your standards matter. Raise your standards for what you expect from yourself. Because the strongest force in the human personality is the need to stay consistent with who we believe we are. So decide today who you are becoming. Not someday. Not when conditions are perfect. Not when fear disappears. Decide now. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. And the life you want is on the other side of the belief you're afraid to let go of. Break the belief and you break the limit.